Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino. We're looking at a beer. The beer is back here behind me, and this is from Niagara College. This is a small batch brew, so this is a student project brew, but not like project brew. This is a project brew. It's not final project beer. It's project beer. And this is part of the Target Brew series. It is a nut brown ale by Rachel Donnelly. It is 7.4% alcohol by volume, which I think is the highest I've ever heard of for a nut brown ale that I've personally heard of. This is called Deez. Deez Nut Brown Ale. Deez nuts? Deez nuts? Yeah, Deez nut? I am, if I'm being 100% honest, a little apprehensive about a 7.4% alcohol nut brown. I love nut browns, but I love nut browns that are in the like 4.5 to 6 range. So this is higher than I want. Beautiful head though, nice crisp Mocha head, nice snap crackle pop. The color is a mahogany brown. That's a very nice looking beer. Scent, can first. Oh, Rachel Donnelly, you may have made an Irishman very, very happy, because that smells like a nut brown ale. I mean, there's some caramel, there's some nuttiness, there's a nice darkness, there's a little bit of woodiness. That smells beautiful, and it's 7.4% alcohol. So you may have made an Irishman proud in that it is a higher ABV beer of a style I really do enjoy. So if this is actually well balanced enough and doesn't come off with that in-your-face alcohol burn that I suspect a 7+% alcohol nut brown would give off, I'm going to be very happy. I'm going to make Santa happy. Scent out of the glass. Not really anything, but I mean, this is just a shitty Carlsberg glass. It's not pluming the scent out very well. On top of that, there's still a good deal ahead. We are in the utility room in the Arctic, of course, so yeah. It is a little cold in here. The reason I'm always moving when I'm in these videos is because this thing is open whenever the fan is on. Well, our furnace is broken at the moment where they need an entirely new motherboard in it. But they haven't sent a new motherboard up, so the fan has to be jerry-rigged to be on all the time. So this is always open, and we're in the Arctic, so there is a lot of cold air going. Ooh, look, there's somewhere to come in. So yeah, that's why I'm always moving. So let's try the beer. Cheers. I also was telling that story just so the head would dissipate a little bit more. Dissipate. Cheers. Oh, Rachel Donnelly, I don't even know who you are. I don't know what you look like. Hell, you could be a guy named Rachel. I don't care. Do you want to marry me? I can divorce my wife. Well, you can marry me and make this all the time. This is good. It's good. Oh. It has a little bit more fruity notes than I would expect from a nut brown, but other than that, this is perfect. Again, caramel, woodiness, a little bit of bitter, woody, tannic flavoring, tiny touch of warming. But at 7.4% alcohol, I kind of expect that, but it's not overpowering. You get that dryness that a nut brown gives off. That like, I can't even explain it. That you took like a handful of cashews and just, and you got that dryness on the back of the palate. That kind of thing, or even peanuts, just until it's just dried at the back of the palate. Yeah, it's like a touch of plum. It's like a touch of plum, and I mean that goes fine with a dark beer. It's just slightly odd to me, but at the same time, it's new. It's invigorating. It's something different, and I like it. There's not much to say about this. I mean, here's the thing. You've drank a nut brown. You've drank a good nut brown. You've drank a lot of good nut browns, right? One good nut brown is quite akin to another good nut brown. There isn't, unless you're adding a whole bunch of random flavors, especially when you're doing a target brew, which is trying to do that style, there's not a lot of differentiating flavors that are going to be there. This is differentiated by the fact that it's 7.4% alcohol. And at that 7.4% alcohol, there is a little bit of warming, like I've said, but I would actually say flavor profile wise, this is on par with your 5 to 6% alcohol variants, except for that little bit of plum. That's the only real difference in flavor profile. And then only really real difference in experience is that little bit of warming that I've never pegged to a nut brown in my life. That being said, I actually quite enjoy this nut brown. This is a great little beer. Not like it's not really a little beer. In theory, this could be a very, very dangerous beer, as our buddy Guy says, because 7.4% alcohol, it doesn't really feel that way. So you could drink a bunch of these, stand up to go to the bathroom, fall over on your face, pee yourself, and then realize that, shit, I need to drink more responsibly. I've never done that. Just putting that up. I drink responsibly. And I don't ever drink and drive, mostly because I'm blind. Not that I would drink and drive anyway, but because I'm blind, I don't even have to worry about the drinking and driving factor, because there's never a time I'm going to get drunk and in my drunken stupor go, you know what, I should just drive myself home. Because I can't drive anyway. In my drunken stupor, I usually go, hey, I'm in Welland, let's walk to St. Catharines. That sucks too. Just in case you're ever wondering, that is a sucky walk. I really like this. This is going to get an 8.75 out of 10. I would buy this. You know what? Deez Nut Brown is actually worth a 9 out of 10. I'd like that. I'm going to go drink the rest of that as I watch a movie with the family. Bye, guys.